Hello and welcome, we're getting into another video, and in today's video we have some insanely spicy battles using Shadow FLYGON, a Pokemon that I've never used in the open greatly, combined with Shadow Empoleon, which is a Pokemon I'm jealous of because I don't have one. The only one I have has a frustration, which I can't use. We are running Mudshot on the FLYGON here, and everything else is just a typical moveset, like I think Steel Wing here, Incinerate here, because there is not that much options we do have. FLYGON offer an insane coverage with Dragon Claw and Scorching Sand. The problem is it lacks the play against the Flyets, and that's why we have Empoleon, one of the best anti-Flyets in the game, and we have Scoldurge, the Pokemon that has the best coverage also, and one of the best coverages in the entire game as well. Here we have Sephiro battle submitted by Sephiro. If you are interested in getting battles featured, use the link down below. And today it's all about Sephiro gameplay. So let's just go and watch. And first game here we have FLYGON into Altaria. Horrible lead because we have Mudshot. We're gonna swap into Empoleon. Empoleon does pull like some shields here. An opponent punishes us with a Gallade Shadow. This is a kind of a scuffed matchup for both. Both Pokemon need to land a move to KO since they are extremely frail and they do hit extremely hard. And we managed to grab an early shield here, but we do shield back as well. So this is kind of tough matchup now because, well, we have to double shield. But the thing is, if we double shield, we kind of become very vulnerable to the opposing Altaria. So let's see what the opponent will do after this. Their Gallade is kind of fainted, and our Empoleon has 1479 CP, which is something we appreciate building here on this channel. Appreciate the dumping resources into a bad IV Pokemon, just to give us like some highly entertaining battles. This Mandibuzz is not appreciating these Hydro Cannons. I'm assuming we are just going to stay in and let this go. But what's the play after? Well, we getting an Incinerate would be like a huge hit. And it seems that we're getting two Incinerate, not just one. And then now the Scoldurge is actually going to do like loads of work. Opponent here is building some charge moves. I think they need to Sky Attack and do like lots of fast move more. They built up kind of to Dragon Pulse, which is kind of weird. Like, you just need to Sky Attack. They do a Moon Blast. Is that a BM from the opponent? Scoldurge here holding his place, throwing these disarming voices, and then is swapping into the FLYGON. All we need is just one Dragon Claw. We do get to the Dragon Claw, and then this should be a GG. FLYGON doesn't care about all the counters that they do have because one Dragon Claw is going to do lots of damage. Moving into the next game, horrible lead, something that destroys the FLYGON. Opponent opts to swap out for no reason. Opponent swapped from a massively good matchup into a horrible matchup because FLYGON destroys Scoldurge. Massively outpacing with super effective mud shots and insanely hard-hitting charge moves. I think the opponent will just call this because we didn't even build up for it, but it doesn't matter because we KO, I think, in 3 mud shots. So all we need to do is just farm them down. 1, 2. Okay, we're throwing on 2. We're not committing to the farm down. I would actually commit to the farm down, but hey, if we can KO this, so we can take less damage. I'm assuming the opponent will bring the Breloom because they just realized that it's actually a good matchup for the Breloom. This Dragon Claw is a bad move, but hey, we have a Shadow Pokemon onto a bad Pokemon, and that was the hardest hitting Dragon Claw in the history of the game. Okay, the game hasn't registered anything better. And why there is an Incineroar? Oh my, everyone is spicing their way here. Incineroar hits extremely hard from the charge move. Blast Bomb technically does KO, and now we are in a tough situation. What's the play here? Well, we have to throw these Disarming Voices. It's a neutral move, but it does hit a lot since Incineroar is not a bulky Pokemon. And we have to shield the Lariat, whatever that thing. I feel like when I say Lariat, it's like something from Naruto. Isn't it Dark Lariat? Okay, they need two Snods, but the Incinerate will register before, and now Scoldurge farming down everything on the entire team. Next move, and again another horrible lead. This Pokemon is not catching a single lead. Swapping to Empoleon. Empoleon destroys Dragonite, and we are CMPing on the Superpower. Superpower does one-hit KO. You know what? Also, what one-hit KO? Any move from Empoleon here, and there is no way the opponent will let this go, right? Because Dragonite is just extremely frail. An opponent letting it go for no reason. They bring in Registeel. Registeel is so scuffed because Registeel wins this matchup, but also these Hydro Cannons is gonna chunk the Registeel by a lot. Like, look at this. Okay, they shielded, so we can't see. What's the play now? Well, we don't care about this anymore because we have 2 hard answers for the Registeel. Okay, Focus Blast, taking out the Empoleon. We're going to the Flygon. Scorching Sand is supposed to... does destroy Reggie, and then we just outnumber the opponent. They do have Reggie and... Dragonite. They are supposed to have a water Pokemon in the back, and that is the water Pokemon. This is a dragon against Fairy. It's supposed to be an L for the dragon, but this dragon has a ground move which does lots of damage. Okay, they shielded. Now all we need is just to swap out, shield this, get a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does tremendous amount of damage. I think Saphiro here is going to skip this win because we outspice the opponent, and Spice make like manipulate the algorithm in the Spice favor always. This is a theory I just made up, and I think I would like to believe it, okay? The sort of does knock out the Scrolder Vegeta, and so one more shot should be enough to take to KO, and that was a nice game. Moving into another horrible lead. I feel like we've never won a single lead with this team. We decided to stay in. I think the ideal play is just swapping out to Empoleon and then trying to get some energy lead later in the game with his Scaldage. Opponent is staying in. Dig does lots of damage, but if they aerial ace, we can just outspam them. But then we decide to swap to the Empoleon. I think we are in a good situation now, especially when the opponent overfarm. I like this play, throwing the flying move here just in case they decide to catch, because that's kind of an expected play. Opponent staying in. I think we should be in a good situation. If they don't have an answer to Empoleon, that means they don't have an answer. But the opponent turned out that they do have an answer. What the heck? Why are we throwing a Hydro Cannon here? It's supposed to throw a Drill Pick. Okay, Hydro Cannon is getting shielded, and now all we need to do is go Scaldage. We kind of need to call a bait. Okay, Saphira is the shielding is like, I call you the bluff. You're baiting. And it's a bait. Oh, what a call by Saphira. Now all we need to do is we can just shield this, do an Incinerate and throw, or just take it out, to be honest. Okay, we waited a turn, and then to make sure that we see the counter. Now once we saw the counter, we start throwing, and this take them out. So now it's about to be what the heck is that? Pole? They catch a move. Are they gonna win though? We will see. This Shadow Ball is not gonna do that much damage, but they don't have any HP, so it was enough to take them out. And remember, that Pokemon is a pure Sludge, I think, pure Poison. And Scaldage just walled the Poison Pokemon. Sludge doesn't KO, and the Alligator here finishing the game with a Shadow Ball after the Shadow Ball after the Shadow Ball, and securing this game. Okay, moving into the next one, we have Mantine. Dude, this team can't win a single lead. We're staying in. I don't know what's the plan here, but I think the plan is just throw these D-Claws and catch some moves on Empoleon. That's like our best hope, and then them having no answer to Empoleon. That's the only way we can win this game. Insta, no shield, calling the bait, going straight for the Hydro, for the Dragon Claw. This Dragon Claw is not going to do that much. They need 3. Oh, my opponent is swapping into a Steelix. I think we just go Scaldage now. I would actually go Empoleon since it outpaces. But going Scaldage is actually better because you want to save the Empoleon for the Mantine. They do have a Crunch, which is kind of bad. But we can do 2 then throw a Shadow Ball here. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this bait. Because remember that they do have a hard answer, which means they shouldn't be shielding here. Which means we are going to go down 2 shields here. So what's our play? Maybe we just farm them all the way down. If this... Oh my, this is Psychic Fang as well. Okay, we were able to get the farm down. Show your trainer, show your move, your Pokemon trainer. I didn't see a fast move, so this could be a deny or it could be a CMP. It's better if it's a CMP. Now we're able to swap, so it's not a CMP. Opponent throwing the charge move, or we're catching on the Empoleon. This is actually like might put us back on the game. And opponent has an Incineroar. Why everyone has Incineroar? I don't even have one belt. Oh my, is this Incineroar meta? Like, am I sleeping on the most meta Pokemon? Moving into the next game, we have Flygon into a Scaldage. Finally, a win. Finally, we won a single lead. Okay, this is a massive, like a massively good lead for the Flygon because we just outpace, we outspam, we do super effective fast move, we resist their fast move, we can one-hit KO. And we can always throw before them to grab an early shield. Opponent is deciding to shield. I think we just go for the catch. I thought we were going to catch on Empoleon, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. So Scaldage needs 3 Shadow Balls here to win this game. Why did that do so much? Oh, it's at 20. Oh my, it's not an XL carving. We technically don't need to shield this because Empoleon will clap that carving's face left and right with his wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steel wings took down half HP. 50% HP carving. We're going for an aggressive call. I think we just shield farm down, to be honest. But no. Oh wait, we get to farm them down, and I think we are in a kind of in a tough situation now. The Hydro doesn't do that much, and we need 3 Dragon Claws. They need 2 Aerial Aces, so we're going to get outpaced here. The Flygon sadly is not going to carry this game. So now it's just, you know, like okay, let's appreciate the flex here. Shadow Shiny Flygon. I still don't have one. I've done more than 50. Did you guys get one? I feel like it's bugged. If I don't have it, it's always bugged. Okay, that's a theory I just made up as well. We were 1 fast move short, and I still think that the Dragon Claw doesn't KO there. Mantine has just too much bulk for this team to handle. I think that this is the last battle. Oh no, we have more. Okay, moving into the next one. Another horrible lead. But the opponent decided to swap out to give us a play. That's so generous of them. So what's our play here? We just go straight Scorching Sand, and I think if you land it, you can actually mod shot down. It's actually good of them that they shielded, which gave us the an easy shield here. So since they threw EQ, we can aggressively overfarm by 3. Okay, we did 2 above. And this Scorching Sand should do enough damage, and it does enough damage, and now we are in a much better situation because the game is 3 Pokemons against 2, so there is not that much play for them. They bring in a stupid Chipmunk Greedent, the most obnoxious Pokemon in the game, especially in Ultra League, not as much in Great League. And I do like this play because they will swap out now to handle the Scourge, and we will be ahead of the Poliwrath, which means we can just shield and beat this Poliwrath because the Disarming Voice does enough damage to almost take them out. I don't agree with this no shield because we have so much energy, and that does take us out. I mean, I do appreciate trying to call a bait, but you can just win even if it's a bait sometimes, right? We don't get to the Scorching Sand, so we have to insta-throw, and this is going to be tough if this doesn't take out the Poliwrath. And there is no way we will be able to farm down this Poliwrath. That's like the main thing, the main issue about Penguin, is that if you are locked against Poliwrath, there is nothing you could do. And to add to more... Oh, wait, never mind. Opponent just gave us a play, so all we need to do is just shield farm all the way down. Wait. We have a chance now. Opponent here is very generous. And the Empoleon, the Penguin, will take that. It's like, okay, you gave me the game. I will generously, like, I will happily slay all your Pokemons. And Penguin slaying down 2 Pokemons. One of them is a hard counter. Moving to the next one, we have a Pidgeot. Another horrible lead. Yeah, this game, these battles are sponsored by horrible leads. So Declaw does a lot because both Shadows, both Frail, both hit hard. The bad part is that we're gonna end up shielding a Feather Dance, but it's not the end of the world because we should be able to get the shields back. He'd like Sephiroth's trying to opt out and switch to Scourge. If we KO, this is a Feather Dance, I think, but we have to shield because what if it's not, right? What if it's not? Opponent is just to switch to Poliwrath, so all we need to do is just throw these charge moves. One move doesn't KO, but the good thing is that we should be able to get to throw these 2 moves and then grab all of their shields. Hopefully, we still have a chance to clap this game. Scourge. Okay, they threw the charge move. Maybe they Icy Wind for no reason, right? And they Icy Wind, dude! What is happening here? Oh my. Okay, we can just swap now and snipe. Like Sephiroth's like, okay, you gave me a chance. I will take it. I will happily take that chance and slay down your entire team. Oh my, they do have a Skarmory, and we have 2 hard answers for the Skarms. This Scorching Sand is resisted, but Flygon hits insanely harder than this, gonna do like 40%. Look at that. That's not a resisted charge move, right? We don't care about what the game says that this is not super effective, because we do believe that that was more than super effective. And now all we need to do is just 2 Hydro Cannons, 1 to get down the shield, 1 to slay down the stupid bird. And if the opponent tries to catch, even better, 1 extra fast move for the free. Like, what are they gonna do now? Brave Bird? Not gonna do anything, right? Look at that. Now 2 charge moves. first one will get the shield. The second one will take down the Skarmory. And that was the last battle. Thank you so much, Saphira, for sending us these amazing spicy battles. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these battles, make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Like, click all the buttons down below, ring all the bells. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. This is the end of the video. See you in the next one. Peace.